All right, this is from USA Today. Every NFL team's most surprising cut candidate. For the Browns, they're going with a guy that we talked a little bit about, Demetric Felton. Browns do not have a roster spot for a scat back given the versatility in their wide receiver room. May opt for a third back who can purely tote the rock through the trenches. We've reached the point where the Browns could look to the trade market or towards the waiver wire cutdown day to find that third back behind Nick Chubb and Jerome Ford. Demetric Felton is kind of he doesn't really do, he does a lot of things okay, but he doesn't do anything well enough that you say, boy, we got to have that.
Yeah, I think that's, you described that really well, Dave. That's exactly what he is. And even though he's had what I consider almost a surprisingly good camp, because he's, been toggled between wide receiver and running back for a couple years. And then he's ran well between the tackles. He's caught the ball well out of the backfield. He's been very productive in preseason games. But to their point, to Corey's point in the article there, they don't really have room for a guy that is looked at as a scat back. And to me, the biggest problem, as I mentioned earlier, is that he can't pass protect worth a lick. And if he's forced into action, Dave, he's a liability for your quarterback and everybody else if he can't do that. So I think they lean more towards a guy that a more well-rounded running back, a guy that can do that, catch the ball and run the ball.
Yeah, that's again, pass protection huge, especially when you've got your quarterback. You don't want big defensive linemen running through your scat back trying to protect him and on his way to busting up your quarterback.